Today, we're diving into a really cool way of looking at the self, a concept called the throne of the multiverse. And trust me, it's an idea that might just change how you think about who you are.
So let me just start by asking you something. What if you aren't just one person? What if you're actually a collection of many? Imagine you had this council of selves inside you, each one with a special job, just waiting for you to call on them.
The text we're diving into kicks off with this really cryptic line, and it's the key to everything. This isn't a seat. Right away, you know we're not talking about something you can touch or see.
Okay, let's get into it. The throne, it's not some piece of furniture made of wood or gold. It's a metaphor, It's a position of ultimate inner power, a state of being where you are in complete command of all the different versions of yourself. So here's how the text defines it. The throne is a point in reality where all versions of self converge. And listen, I want you to picture a kind of control room at the very center of your mind, where every possible version of you is there, ready, and just waiting for your command. That's the throne. So, who's sitting on this throne? Or what is? Well, this is what the source material calls the still point, and it's represented by the archetype of the high priestess. This is the real you, the quiet observer, the one directing the entire show. And the power of this center isn't about running around doing a million things. No. As it says here, it's the axis, not the orbit. It's like the silent, unshakable gravity that holds all the planets together, not the planets themselves. It's this quiet certainty that already knows how things are going to play out.
Now, circling this still center, you've got what the text calls the 5 laws of self. The high priestess is the first law, centeredness. The other 4 are these powerful archetypes on your council. And listen, these aren't separate people fighting for control. A better way to think of them is as activated realities, different frequencies of you that you can tune into whenever you need them.
All right, so this here is basically our roadmap. It lays out the 4 archetypes that orbit that calm center: the warrior, the jester, the puppet master, and the queen. You can see their roles and even a little mantra that just perfectly captures their whole vibe. So let's meet them one by one. First up on the council is the shadow warrior. This is the embodiment of the law of action. This is the part of you that asks and answers, okay, what needs to be done right now? You see, the warrior is your protector, your enforcer. It's the part that moves with total conviction, that slices right through all the nonsense, and defends your personal space without a second thought. When you need to turn a thought into a powerful action instantly, you call on the warrior.
Okay, next up we have a completely different vibe, the Harlequin Jester. This one operates under the law of disruption. The Jester's whole purpose is to look around and ask, what's the one truth we're all pretending not to see? The Jester is a master of what you might call purposeful chaos. By laughing right in the face of tension, by breaking patterns, it exposes what's really going on and takes the power back from things that hurt. Think of it like the glitch in the Matrix that suddenly reveals the code behind everything.
And then there's the puppet master, who represents the law of influence. Now this archetype gets how a totally different kind of power works, the kind that moves just beneath the surface. See, the puppet master isn't about force, not at all. It's about reading the energy in a room, understanding the hidden dynamics, and gently nudging reality in the right direction. It's all about setting the stage, making it so the outcome you want feels like the most natural choice for everyone else. It's the art of influence, not control. And finally, the last member of this inner council is the regal queen. She embodies the law of authority. This is the part of you that says, with total calm, this is mine to command. The queen's power comes from this deep, unshakable sense of her own worth. It's not arrogance. It's about knowing your value so completely that you don't need anyone else to confirm it. You set the standard. You are the choice. Okay, so we've met the council. But here's where it all comes together. This is the most important part. The real magic isn't just having these parts of you. It's how you use them. This is the power of selection. In this slide, it just lays it all out perfectly. See, most people are reactive. Life happens and they just get pulled into different moods, different versions of themselves without even realizing it. But the priestess, the you at the center, is deliberate. She doesn't get pulled. She chooses. She's the one who assigns the roles. And this is so important.
The priestess doesn't become these other selves. She summons the warrior when action is needed. She releases the jester to shake things up. She permits the puppet master to do its subtle work. And through it all, she always remembers she is the queen. It's a conscious, intentional choice of who to be.
So when you put all this together, what do you get? Well, it's this radical new way of looking at yourself. It means all these versions, all these archetypes, they all exist inside you, right now.
And they aren't at war with each other, fighting for who gets to be in charge of your brain.
And they're not just this chaotic mess of contradictions that makes you feel all over the place.
No. Instead, they exist in perfect alignment. It's a beautiful, functioning system, a council, a team, a living constellation of you, with you, the priestess, calmly conducting the whole orchestra from the center.
And that brings us to the final, powerful takeaway of this whole thing. It's a declaration of your own power. You are not one single fixed thing. You are the one who gets to look at any situation and choose who you need to be. You are the one who chooses.